go ahead and give this young man a round of applause in his senior showmanship. He handled these animals quite well. I'd like to see him get the legs underneath her a little bit quicker, more correct all the time, but a purple ribbon winner in the senior division today.
Okay, Austin March received our purple. Now we'll be into intermediate division showmen, and those people are Gage Otto, Bo Beavers, Taylor Lang, Trace Bennis, and Trevor Bennis.
go ahead and give these youth a round of applause for intermediate showmen here. We're going to start off with the young lady up here in first place. Just handled her animal a little nicer than everybody else in the class. With more quickness, getting it set up and everything. Real fine showman. Follow on with the young man in second place. Quite well prepared and a clean animal and everything. And then third place was fairly quick doing showmanship and everything, and we appreciate it. And then about what the handling ability and quickness, getting them animals set up correctly and everything as we win. There's some real fine showmen in intermediate showmanship.
First place was Taylor Lang. Now, in junior showmanship to the ring. Pee Wee showmanship will be next.
In this junior showmanship, we're going to 3 purples today, starting off with a young man up here with a small goat, just a little bit quicker getting her set up, handling it more correctly than the young man in second. The second over third, just everything worked a little bit nicer for him. He was able to get her set up and looked more presentable and everything. some fine showmen in the junior showmanship.
Hunter Keeley was the winner of the junior division. Now we're going to do Pee Wee showmanship.
On behalf of the Gage County Ag Society, we're really happy to have Pee Wee exhibitors after each of the shows, the showmanship classes. That's where these kids all started, and we hope that they continue in 4-H and FFA, and we hope they're learning from their projects as they go. So if there's any other Pee Wee, we'd like you to the arena now. And we're going to give a hand to these kids as the judge talks to them a little bit. And we thank you for coming, and the Ag Society is very happy to give you a bucket. And you can go home with your goodies and your bucket, and that will help you remember the Gage County Fair. So how about a hand for all the Pee Wee exhibitors?
Okay, this is the Alpine breed. We're going to start judging goats by breed. And Alpine, Austin March. Austin has 2. Do you live in Beatrice?
I just moved to Harbine, actually.
Oh, Harbine. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to live in Beatrice, but for 20-some years, I grew up by Plymouth.
In this 2-year-old Alpine, we're going to go with the blue ribbon today. It's a little bit deeper than what I'd like to see for a 2-year-old. I'd like to see her higher and wider in that rear udder attachment. We like the length of body of her, but not quite the balance in the memory system to carry her up there today.
There should be a champion banner down there.
Yes, after those classes.
I thought there was.
Yeah, there were.
In this 3-year-old class, we don't have the balance in the mammary system to carry her any higher than the blue ribbon group today. Just unbalanced in that mammary system to carry her any higher today. She's got a lot of depth of body and everything, and a little high and wide in that rear udder, but not the balance in the mammary system.
Okay, now we have the Guernsey breed. We have 2 exhibits. Bo Beavers has both. And Austin March and Alpine received blues.
In this jersey under 2-year-old, we're going to go with 1 purple and 1 blue in the class. We like the balance in the memory system on this first place animal here. She's high and wide enough in the rear udder to carry her up there in the purple ribbon. The blue ribbon winner today is just not quite the balance, lopsided in the memory system to carry her any higher today.
Okay, both the goats were owned by Bo Beavers. Received a purple.
Getting that.
In this 3-year-old class, we're going to the purple ribbon today. We like the balance in the mammary system. She's long through the body. She's got enough strength all the way to carry her up in the purple ribbon group today. For champion, I'm going to go with the 2-year-old today, just a little bit more balance all the way throughout, and a little higher and wider in that rear udder attachment than our 3-year-old today is for reserve champion.
Champion was Bo Beavers. Now we need the Nigerian dwarfs.
In this group of under 6 months, we're doing 2 purples, just a little bit more sharpness and cleanness and dariness with our first place animal, a little bit more length of body, and a little bit more balance and cleanness all the way throughout. The second place just not quite as clean and sharp as the first place animal, but 2 fine animals go in the purple ribbon group today.
Both received purples, and Chloe was the first purple. Next class is Nubian, and there's 1 exhibitor.
That red button there, just hold it.
In this dry doe class. We're going to the purple ribbon today. We like the depth of body. She's fairly sharp over the withers. She shows a lot of depth of body, length of body to put her up in the purple ribbon group today.
Gage earned purple ribbon. And now we have the class Oberhassis. First class should be milkers, 2 to 3. There should be 2 in that class. And 1 5 and older, and 1 2 and older. So a total of 4.
In this 2-year-old class, we're going with 2 purples today. First over second, just a little bit more balance in the mammary system, a little nicer in the teat placement, or teat size and everything, and a little bit more dairiness and cleanness all the way throughout to carry her up there, and a little higher and wider in the rear udder. This young man in second place with nice sharp dairy animal, but not quite the balance in the mammary system to carry her any higher. 2 purple.
Okay, Jude Beavers got the first purple. Now we need Austin March.
In this 5-year-old class, we're going to the purple ribbon today. We like the depth of body on this animal, both fore and rear ribs. She's got a high and wide in that rear udder attachment. She's got a lot of strength all the way throughout to put her up in the purple ribbon group today.
Austin March received a purple. Now we need Dry Doe, Jude Beavers.
with this animal, 3-year-old. She's quite pinched in that rear udder and everything. I'd like to see a little bit more balance, a little bit smaller on the teeth size. But we like the length of body and everything, plenty of depth, but not much. I put her in the blue ribbon group today.
Okay, Jude Beaver's got a blue ribbon. Okay, so the purple ribbon winners of the Oberhassi, will you come into the ring?
We're going to go with 2 purples today, starting off with this 2-year-old up here in first place. Just a little bit more balance in the mammary system, a little nicer teeth size, a lot more dairiness and cleanness all the way throughout than our second place animal. Second place is a lot of depth of body to carry her up there into the purple ribbon group today.
Okay, first was Jude Beavers, reserve Austin March. And now we need the Sons. First class under 2, Jude Beavers and Bo Beavers.
In this under 2 years in the Salem group, we're going 2 purples. First over to second, just a little bit more straightness over that rump region, length of the rump, a little bit more balance through the body to carry her over the second place animal. The second place, the animal's quite high and wide in that rear udder attachment. 2 purple.
Bo Beavers was first purple and Jude Beavers was second. Now we need the Toggenbergs. There should be 1 in the class, 2 and 3-year-old. Oh, I'm sorry. And we haven't finished the songs. We have Austin March. Excuse me.
In this 4-year-old class, we're going with a blue ribbon today, just not the balance in the mammary system to carry her any higher today. We like the depth of body, a lot of body on her and everything, but not the balance to carry her any higher today.
Austin March received a blue. Now we need both the purple songs to come back.
We'll go ahead and our under 2-year-olds are champion and reserve champion as they placed in the class.
Okay, Bo Beavers was the champion sign, and his brother Jude was. Okay, the Toggenbergs can come in. There should be 2 entries. 2 and 3-year-old and 1 3 and 4-year-old.
In this 3-year-old class, we really like the height and width of that rear udder. She well balanced in that mammary system, shows a lot of dariness and cleanness, length of body, depth of heart. Carry her up there in the purple ribbon group today. In this 4-year-old class, we're going to go with a purple ribbon today. I would like to get the teats a little bit smaller on her, but she's high and wide in that rear at her attachment. She's got another body to carry her up there in the purple ribbon group today. We're going to go with our 3-year-old for our champion today. She just shows so much more style and balance in that memory system, dariness, all and cleanness all the way throughout over our 4-year-old today.
Taylor Lang was the winner of the Toggenburg class. All the purple ribbon winners, reserve and champion of all the breeds, we need them back into the ring. And once an overall champion has been determined there, we'll go to crossbreds.
go ahead and give them a round of applause, bringing out some real nice animals for champion and reserve champion of the breeds and for overall champion. I'm not going to fool around. It's hot and sweaty and everything. I'm going to go right here from our lady for first place for champion today. I just like the style of that animal, the balance of that mammary system to carry her up there today. Falling on reserve right here today. This falls in just a little bit nicer than everything else in the group.
Talon was your overall champion, and Jude Beavers was reserve. And once they clear the ring, then we'll have the crossbreds come in. There should be 3 in the first class, 6 to 12 months. We're just about done, Dennis. So you need a water.
In this crossbred group, we're going to start off with the dark brown one here in first place. Just shows a little bit more daringness, length of body, straightness on those hind legs to carry her over to the second place animal. Second place, a little bit cleaner all the way throughout than our third place animal. Not quite the strength, a little bit thicker than what we'd like to see today, but 3 purple ribbons today. in this 2 and over class. We're going to go with the purple today. I like the length of body, the depth of body on this animal. She's fairly sharp. She walks on a straight set of hind legs to win the class today. This is the championship of our crossbreds today. I'm going to go with my 2-year-old and over animal there today. I just like the balance, the straightness and everything for champion. Followed on with my one that's under 6 months for reserve today. Real fine show here at the Gage County Fair today. I want to thank Carolyn for her help here in the ring.
Okay, and our crossbred class was just concluded, and the champion was Abigail, and the reserve champion was Trace. And we have no other registered breeds, so that should conclude our show. Thanks for coming, tolerating the hot weather.